Hello everyone, welcome to my walkthrough of Bloodborne. In today's episode, episode 17, we're going to be covering Cainhurst, and the boss fight against Martyr Logarius. Believe it or not, this is the before last episode, so we got this one, and then everything after Martyr Logarius is just going to be boss fights. So I believe we have one, two, three, I think four boss fights that we need to do before we finish the game. So yeah, that's honestly pretty much it. So to get to Cainhurst, actually I'm going to level up real quick. And I think I'm going to go buy a few fire paper. The boss at the end of Cainhurst is honestly not super weak to fire, but he's definitely more resistant to bolt than fire. Fire paper isn't going to make like a crazy difference against Martyr Logarius, but again, it's just slightly more effective than bolt. So to get to Cainhurst, the first thing we're going to need is the Cainhurst summons, which you should have in your inventory. There you go. Cainhurst summons. Again, if you're following the walkthrough, we got this in episode 10. If you don't have the Cainhurst summons, you won't be able to reach the location. So again, if you don't have it, just refer to episode 10 of the walkthrough. I believe it's at the kind of start of the episode. I don't exactly know the timestamps, but I know we started off with Yosefka's clinic. Or even just go on YouTube and honestly search up Cainhurst Summons location and you'll be able to find it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So after you've got the summons, you actually want to go to Hemwick Turtle Lane. And we're actually going to go to the Witch's Abode, which is the boss arena. So don't spawn at the main lantern in the area. You want to spawn in the boss room. And from the boss room, we just have a quick run to get to a place that's going to trigger a cutscene, which is then going to ship us off to Cainhurst. So yeah, this is again a optional side area, but there is some really cool things we can get in Cainhurst. Mainly the Shikage, which is a really cool weapon. Amongst a few other things, but mainly the Shikage is the main reason why most people will want to make the journey to Cainhurst. So again, once you enter the boss room, just keep going straight. We're just going to run by everything, even the executioners. So right over here, I'm sure you noticed a little bit to the left, this big kind of, I don't know, monolith, tombstone. I don't exactly know what you want to call it, but you literally just want to walk up to it. As long as you have the Cainhurst summons in your inventory, it will trigger this cutscene. Once you exit the cutscene, you're going to want to try to hurry up a little bit because you're going to have a lot of stuff following you, and you just press X on the door of the carriage and you will get in, skip another cutscene, and apparently a loading screen. And after this loading screen, we will be loaded into Cainhurst. This is probably one of the cooler looking areas in the game, for sure. I mean, the whole game aesthetically is pretty amazing, but there's something about this area, about Cainhurst, that just kind of hits different, you know? So we want to activate our lantern, and before we start exploring the inside of the castle, we actually want to pick up a few things out here. I should probably put on my, there you go, fire paper. Okay, so we're going to be encountering a few new enemies that we haven't fought yet. Mainly, there you go. So these big, I don't know, I think they're giant ticks, giant fleas, giant, I don't know what the hell they are, but they're pretty intimidating. But you see, yeah, there you go. So they'll start hopping around. They actually do hit pretty hard. Again, this is like definitely no pushover. This is maybe the, actually 100% the toughest enemy in this location. And they're all outside. Luckily, once we get into the castle, Jesus, we won't have to deal with any of these guys anymore. But as you can see, they're pretty relentless. They're pretty quick. They don't really give you much time to heal. They take a good amount of damage. So yeah, overall, they're a pretty tough enemy to fight. I think they can be parried. I just know the parry timings are honestly a little weird for them. Just because a lot of their attacks are, again, very sporadic. They kind of just swing at you. So yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll try to see if we can parry some. It's been so long that honestly I've forgotten. I'm sure they can. Most basic enemies in the game can be parried, so I assume they can. Over here, again, before we explore inside the castle, we just have a few items we want to pick up. Don't necessarily need to pick these things up. There's going to be a lot of these worms hidden inside these rocks, so again, just kind of take your time. As you can see, they're not super annoying. It's just that there's definitely a lot of them. And the further in you get, the more that apparently start to spawn. Oh, alright. Alright. I think that's the last one. Alright, another gemstone, a level 3. I would say this is probably like a mid-game, or like a mid-game kind of area. It's definitely not an end game area, so most of the things we'll be finding here, at least in terms of upgrade materials and things like that, aren't going to be super useful for us. But again, it's more so just the items. It's a cool area and a cool boss fight. So again, we have a few more of these guys to deal with. Usually when they aggro onto you, yeah, you'll notice that they'll just hop over to you, dodge that. Oh yeah, I said I wanted to see if they could, I'm trying to, like, preemptively predict when he's going to swing. Okay. Nope, not hearing that. But you see what I mean, right? Especially when he's, like, hopping onto you, I guess. You don't really have much time and much space to heal up. I just realized I'm already down to 9 vials. Maybe I should stop messing around with these enemies and just actually kill them. I feel like I'm just trying to... I'm trying to parry it. And that might not be the smartest thing to do, because again, we haven't even started the level really, and I'm already down to 7 vials. Oh shit, I do not want to fight 2 at the same time. Alrighty. Another one over here. I think there's another one at the bottom, but he might be stuck there. I don't think they can climb the cliffside. Oh, good golly. Alright. More numbing mist over here. And then again, before we enter the castle, we have a few more that we need to kill over... I feel like that one's trying to climb the cliff. I can hear him. It's kind of sketching me out. All of these guys, I definitely recommend pebbles or throwing knives just to try to, again, kind of bait them out. I'm not trying to fight all 3 of these guys at the same time. Definitely doesn't seem like a good time. Actually, maybe I'll even get a little bit further back just in case. Oh, that's an attack, huh? Wow, dude, that is crazy. There was like 7 hits in there, and more than that, and that was a crazy little combo. I guess I'll go for this one. Nope, those are statues. Whoa, help! Alright, and one more. They are guarding a few items. I don't think it's, again, anything super important. But they are guarding a few items. I don't know if we can do a sneak attack on these guys. Oh. Nope, they are not, god damn. Okay. Level 9, Cold Blood, more Numbing Mist, and a level 8 Cold Blood. Alright, now we got everything out here. Time to actually enter the castle. So, when we get in here, I might actually have to get a little bit closer to the mic and start talking a little bit louder, because there's going to be some kind of like ghost ladies that are going to be screaming their goddamn asses off. Probably my least favorite part about this area is the ghost ladies. They do not shut the fuck up. Overall, we're good now, but eventually some of them will be like headless, and yeah. They basically just scream. But these ghost ladies or whatever are not super intimidating. Probably the most abundant enemy in the area, but definitely the easiest. I say that. Maybe these little kind of servants might be the easiest ones. Alrighty. And then over here in this chest we have the, I believe the Rakuyo? No, that's a DLC weapon. This is the Rider Palash. which is a pistol, and that's pretty much all I know about it. I know it's a pistol. It scales way more, I guess, aggressively off of Blood Tinge. I mean, they all do scale on Blood Tinge, but the Rider Palash specifically, honestly, I don't really know what its gimmick is. I feel like most left-hand weapons in the game, to kind of make them, differ from each other, kind of have a bit of a gimmick. Again, the blunderbuss is kind of like a shotgun. The pistol is a pistol. The repeating pistol shoots 2 shots instead of just 1. So I'm not exactly sure what the kind of gimmick of the weapon we just picked up is, but okay. There's gonna be a lot of these, by the way. Okay, just wanted to check something. We're good. And here, as soon as you pick up the item, a bunch of them will spawn. Holy shit. Oh, stamina. Stamina's a thing, huh? Over on this side. We have a chest with attire, I believe. Yeah, noble dress, which is actually the same dress that Ariana, the NPC, it's the same dress that she wears. So Ariana definitely has some sort of ties to the to Cainhurst. I don't exactly know to what extent. Again, that's more so like lore stuff that I'm definitely not an expert in. So again, once we clear that room, just go up these stairs. Yeah, nothing up there. Be careful. That guy. There's going to be a few of these kind of gargoyle-looking things, and they will actually sort of disguise themselves or make themselves look like they're statues. Just be careful about that. Oh, there you are. Again, not super intimidating enemies. Maybe I'll actually let the other one. I believe there's one on top here. Oh, no. No, but a little bit further, we will run into another one that's going to be hiding actually right over here, I believe. Yeah, on the left side, this guy here, just be careful. If they grab you, it shouldn't kill you, but they'll essentially just bite your head. Like, it does a good amount of damage. As you can see there, his kind of sonic, I forgot there was a second one. His kind of like sonic screech that he does a really, really significant amount of damage. But besides that, they don't really do much once you get up to them. Honestly, he seems to be struggling. Wow, I didn't realize they were that immobile. As he just sidesteps me. And yeah, after their version of kind of getting staggered is that they'll do that. They'll essentially just flop on their back. There is a kind of, I don't want to say a tough enemy, but one of the tougher basic enemies that we fight in this area is these guys here. Like I think they're either servants or something like that, or soldiers of Cainhurst, and goddamn, they know how to work a sword. But apparently they're really weak to pistols, because that one just made him fall on his ass. That's kind of funny. I didn't realize that. All right, dude. I just said that he was like kind of an intimidating enemy, and he just does that. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking. Maybe it's because anyways. I felt like a while ago. Last time I was in this area was during a level 4 run, and I had a hard time, so that might have been why. Over here, there's another 2 of them. Thankfully, they kind of delay each other, where one will jump down first, then the other one, so you should have enough time to kill this one before the second one. Well, I mean, he tried to attack me there, but he kind of whiffed. Executioner garb, and the rest of the outfit. Alright, once you arrive in this room, before going any further, open the chest and then unlock the shortcut, which is going to be to the left. That item that we just picked up, the Vile Blood Register, we're actually going to give that to Alfred. And Alfred's kind of quest line is related to the Vile Bloods. So he, for some reason, hates the Vile Bloods, and he wants to eliminate them. So we're going to give him the Vile Blood Register after, and we're going to get a few goodies out of that. So yeah, this is the main shortcut for the area. If you're curious, right over there is our lantern. Alright, this will be the shortest way to get back to the boss arena. And actually, yeah, believe it or not, we are already pretty much halfway through the area. Again, there's quite a lot of ghost ladies in this room. Okay, okay. Down to 3 heals. Should be okay. No way I whiffed. Trying to do a drop attack on her, but it didn't work. Oh. It's a good thing they died of 3 hits because goddamn, there's a lot of them. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, there's another one at the end over here that's throwing darts at you, like literally like blow darts. Because I'm so good at walkthroughs, I honestly couldn't tell you what the fuck that little thing on my head is. I know you get afflicted by it when he hits you with the darts. I could not tell you what the fuck it does. I don't know if it makes these enemies more angry. I don't know if it takes you, makes you take more damage. I don't know. Yeah, literally anything. So to get to this chest, as you just saw, you're just gonna climb up that staircase and do a roll onto this table, and then you should be able to open the chest and get the Evelyn, which is another left-hand weapon. So we've picked up 2 new pistols, or 2 new left-hand weapons in this area, which is really cool. But yeah, I legitimately couldn't tell you what this little red thing on my head does. Obviously, it's a debuff from getting hit by those darts. It's honestly never come up. I couldn't tell you what the hell it does. So yeah, if you guys figure it out, leave it in the comments, I guess, because I couldn't tell you what the hell is going to happen. Or supposed to happen. And there you go. After you clear out all the enemies, you want to go up the stairs. A few enemies to kill here. Actually, we're going to, deal with her first. Alright. Go back. We'll go to the middle. Because there is one throwing darts at us over here. And it's pretty annoying. Wow. There we go. Another one with a sword over here. I believe this is another sword wielder, yeah. Over here, another bloodstone chunk. Actually, I forgot, is there a pistol at 9 yet? If it's not, we should be able to get our pistol up to level 9 by the end of this episode, which is pretty cool. I believe there's another one on top there throwing darts. I probably should have went for him first. So I'm sure you noticed too when you get hit by the darts, you do get kind of staggered. It doesn't do an insane amount of damage or anything, but it does stagger you. Kind of stops you in your tracks, which is a little annoying for sure. Alright, so once you've cleared all the enemies, I don't know what that is. I think it dropped from the enemy. Probably some blood vials, which we should pick up since we only have 5. There you go. Okay. So, in this window to the left over here, don't drop down fully. You want to slow and go right over here in this little crevice. Pick up some bullets, and then you can go down. There's going to be... There you go, this guy. Oh, good golly. See him get up Michael Jackson style? That was fucking weird. Another one. Okay. Enter this room. There's going to be a lot of them in here. A lot of ghost ladies. Yeah, so when they scream, the headless ones, and you get stuck in the radius, you will get kind of grabbed. Holy shit. That was kind of nuts. Not grabbed, you'll get, I guess, shackled. Damn. Okay. So we'll back out of here. Take a different approach. What is happening right now? I'm really struggling with the ghost ladies. What the fuck? Is there more on this side? Yeah, they're literally everywhere in this fucking room. Look at her, still screaming over there, huh? Enough! I shouldn't have went for it. I got greedy. Alright, all the way to the, I guess, the right from the entrance. The Executioner Gloves, which is a arcane item or a hunter tool. That one's actually kind of cool. Well, not super cool. It does damage. I think most of the hunter tools and arcane things are like, you know, half and half. Some of them do damage, and the other ones are kind of just gimmicks. They don't really do much, in my opinion. But yeah, the Executioner Gloves, if I'm not mistaken, you basically shoot blood projectiles at enemies. Oh yeah, that's the other thing too, is I'm pretty sure that's a... Oh no, it does scale off of Arcane. I thought it would scale off of Blood Tinge, but I guess not. And the last thing we need to pick up is the chest in the opposite end of the room from the other one we opened. So on the left of the entrance, and there you go. We have the knight attire. Exit here. And now we actually do have another little area that we can explore over here. Before entering this window, just keep hugging the side of the wall. Do be careful. An item over here, but this guy's going to drop behind us when we pick it up. There you go. And just keep hugging the wall, and then enter this little window. Activate the lever. This is going to open up that bookcase. There you go. It's going to open up the bookcase. This was actually the last room we were just in, or not just in, but the room that has the shortcut. So all the way over there to the right, that is the elevator. So the guy that was, you know, he was spitting darts at us from the staircase, and then we went up here. So now you can go up the ladder instead of the staircase. I'm gonna miss the ladders, man. Before last episode, I'm gonna miss all these ladders. We do have an item to the left. Ooh, a blood gemstone, which is probably not as good as the one we got from the last episode. And yes, you do need to go all the way over here because there is a scurrying beast all the way on this side. I believe bloodstone chunks? Yeah, which isn't a bad thing. And now we need to go all the way to the other side. One thing I should have said, but I feel like you guys probably have some in your inventory, is bold hunter marks wouldn't be a bad idea. Just because at this point, depending on if you... oh, actually, sorry. So over here on the top, these kind of gargoyle creatures are actually going to be like enraged over here. So they will take more damage and they will do more damage. They're not super intimidating compared to like the regular version, but it is a little bit more complicated. Oh shit, I thought you were dead. Okay. Actually, I would recommend if you didn't go level up, I'm actually going to go back to the dream and level up before we continue on because we're pretty much at the boss arena. You're going to see anyways, but just quick drop down there and we pretty much get to the boss room. So real quick, I will go back to the dream, I'll go level up, and then we will make our way right back over here. And alright, now we're back. One thing I just realized, because I'm probably going to skip the loading screens and all that stuff for you guys, so just to save on some time here. But if, I mean, I'm sure you guys probably figured it out, but when you're at the dream and you want to come back to Cainhurst, you actually want to go to the unseen tombstone, which is like the third one, not the one all the way at the top of the stairs that we take to go to the Nightmare Realms, the one right beside it to the right. But again, I'm sure you guys figured it out. At this point, if you haven't, I don't know what to say. I don't want to deal with all these ghost ladies again. If you guys want to, by all means. Holy shit, I guess I don't have a choice. Alright, dude. There he is. This asshole will continue to peg you with darts as you're going up the ladder. Kind of annoying. And then to the right. Actually, yeah, we came back from the other side, so I guess I should... Well, again, I'm sure you guys have eyes, but the staircase is here. And instead of going that way like we did the first time, you go to the right. And then go up these stairs. And there you go. So this is where we were just at before I went to level up. So you actually want to drop down here. Drop down here. Do another drop on this, and I know it looks sketchy, but just drop on it. You'll be fine. Drop over here. Some, yeah, free blood echoes. Another giant-ass ladder, and then I believe on top we're going to have some bold hunter marks. Which is very nice of the game to give you some at that point. And if that's not a sign like, hey, you're about to enter a boss room, I don't know what is. And yeah, at the very top of this, once we cross this archway, we're going to enter a boss fight. So again, Martyr Logarius is, honestly, it's pretty tough, especially if you come here earlier on in the game. Like, as soon as you get to Forbidden Woods, again, you can get to Yosefka's Clinic, and then you can get the Cainhurst summon. So as early as that, you can come here. And honestly, it's a bit of a challenge, like a bit. He's actually, again, probably one of the tougher bosses when it comes to, you know, being a little bit underleveled, let's say. So again, if you do decide to come here for, let's say, the Shikage relatively early, just know that this boss fight is going to be way more difficult in the middle of the game than at the end of the game. But yeah, again, Martyr Logarius, he's going to have a mix of melee attacks and ranged kind of arcane attacks. So yeah, we're just going to kind of do our best to go around that. He's also parryable, especially, again, his melee attacks are all parryable. And that's honestly probably one of his biggest weaknesses, is the fact that he's parryable. And then, what else? Oh yeah, I guess I'll talk to it when he does it, but he has a very annoying attack that you pretty much need to deal with immediately when he does it. I'll call it out when I see it. And there you go. So this is Martyr Logarius. When he does this, just stay away from the skulls or dodge through them as I get hit by them. You can dodge through them. There you go. He's going to do another version of that where he's going to send out like a giant skull. That's just a big ball of arcane. Again, just avoid this stuff. Okay, I guess he's just going to let me whack at him. Those, they're going to kind of linger, and then he's going to kind of fling his sword or his staff, and it's going to explode. Kind of red skeleton. Oh, damn, son. Alright, you know what? I'm done with that. And a lot of his spells, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, a lot of his spells can be disrupted by just shooting at him. You're going to go through a lot of bullets if you do that. And again, I definitely recommend keeping some for parries. As you see, like, the amount of damage we did just from the parry. Holy fucking shit. Wow, I didn't know he did 2 hits on that. I dodged. Apparently I didn't. Again, all of these attacks are parryable. Definitely recommend learning the timings on his melee attacks. He's not doing the really annoying attack that I was talking about that you really need to deal with, which is kind of annoying. Can you do it, please? He's going to put a sword in the ground. He's going to start shooting out a bunch of swords at you, like a Gatling gun almost, and you need to essentially just either melee the sword or shoot it. A lot of people don't know that you can just lock onto the sword when it's on the ground and just shoot at it. But yeah, I guess he's just not going to give it to us, man. I'm trying to show you guys everything. There you go. So that sword right there. If you don't deal with it, it's just going to keep flinging swords at you, like blood swords. So literally just lock onto it and shoot it. Or melee it, but literally as soon as he spawns it, lock onto it, shoot. There you go. Don't need to deal with it anymore. A lot of people don't know that you can just shoot it. Okay. He's a bit of a camera beast too, in a sense that a lot of his attacks, when he starts to fly around and stuff, you might actually like unlock onto him and definitely lose track of him, like I did there. So just be careful of that. Again. Oh, that's wild. Wait. That can happen? That's busted. If that happens, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. He literally just put the sword in the... What the fuck, dude? That's crazy. And he can reach through that. This is foolproof. He's fucking cheating. He's literally fucking cheating. That's crazy. I didn't even know this was like a thing that could happen. That is fucking wild, dude. Alright. Challenge accepted. I'm honestly gonna go see if I can R1L1 it, or R1L1 it. Maybe through. No, I can't. Oh yeah, we did. We got it. That's fucking crazy. Alright. No more of that, please. I'm done with you. We're done playing, Martyr. We're done playing. Alright, Logarius. No. No. You son of a bitch. No. Watch out, yeah, so some of his attacks that he does with his, like, regular sword, not with his scythe, do have, like... Actually, I think even his scythe now, when he enters this stage of the fight, I'm pretty confident now, because his weapons are, like, glowing with arcane, basically anytime... Not anytime, but after the end of his attacks, there will be, like, kind of like a follow-up, like an arcane follow-up. Anyways, okay. Enough talking. Enough talking. Can you stop that? No! I forgot that I pushed you back. I was just saying I'm just gonna kill him while he's doing that. God damn it! Okay, dude. So again, I was literally talking the whole time pretty much, and he's not that bad, again, at the end of the game. But definitely towards the middle of the game, he can be a lot more fucking challenging. Yeah, just parry timings are very important, and I guess knowing what attacks to kind of deal with immediately. Like I said, that one where he kind of throws his sword onto the ground. But yeah, that is Martyr Logarius. So after you kill Martyr Logarius, you're going to notice that there's going to be an item kind of dropped in the boss arena. The Crown of Illusions. And actually, did I activate the lantern? No. Okay. You want to do that. And then take off your helmet or whatever you have on your head and put on the Crown of Illusions. And as soon as you walk up to this wall, we're actually going to get a cutscene, and it's going to show us the real Cainhurst. So basically, I think the Vile Bloods have been kind of hiding away in the real castle, or like a kind of secret part of the castle. And yeah, long story short, after you put on the crown, this now becomes visible, and we can actually enter. You don't need to wear the crown anymore. You can take it off if you want. Now we've entered Queen Annalise's chamber. So there's actually the last remaining Vile Blood. She's still alive. And I actually forget, I know there's a lantern here. Is there items in here? I'm going to have to walk around. I don't think there is. I think it's literally just the lantern and the queen. I don't believe there's anything in here. Oh, never mind. But isn't there something... Unopened summons. This is actually... Sorry. The unopened summons is actually what you want to give to Alfred, not the Vile Blood Register, as I previously said. So when you get to Annalise, don't go talk. I mean, you can go talk to her. She's just not going to respond to you. If anything, she's going to laugh at you and say, what a fucking peasant. So you actually need to kneel. Yeah, okay. Swear oath to Vile Bloods. I can't fucking read. And after we do that, I guess we become a honorary Vile Blood, and we get the corruption rune and the Cainhurst badge. The Cainhurst badge is actually what you want to be able to buy the Shikage and a few more things that are related to Cainhurst, but mainly the Shikage. That's how you get the Shikage, is you get this item from talking to the Queen, and then you'll be able to buy it in the Messenger Bath. And then this Offer Blood Drake, this is literally just for PvP. After you kill someone in PvP, if there's still anybody out there still playing fucking Bloodborne, basically they'll drop a Blood Drake if you are affiliated with the Vile Bloods. I don't know if you need to have the Corruption Rune equipped to even get this to drop. I think as soon as you've interacted with the queen, and again you drank the blood or whatever, I think you just, no matter what, from now on, when you kill someone, you'll get a blood drag, and then you can offer them to the queen. I forget what the rewards are for getting a certain amount of them. Honestly, I don't even think there is any. I don't think there is a reward. I think it literally just keeps tracks of like, here's how many you've donated, and that's pretty much it. So it's like a kind of a gloating thing of like, oh, I've killed 26 people or whatever the fuck, right? So that's pretty much about it. There is one last thing we can do, revolving the queen. So you want to go back to the dream. We're going to then go back to Cathedral Ward and go speak to Alfred, who is pretty much right outside of the entrance of, what's it called? Forbidden Woods. And actually, I do want to check, in case you guys are curious, the Corruption Rune, the one that we got from Queen Annalise, is again one of the Covenant runes, and this one is going to basically continuously heal us when we're below a certain amount of HP by one, like that's not even per second, it's like one instance of HP per tick, and I don't even know exactly the timings of the tick, but long story short, it's not very effective. This is probably, like, these two are definitely falling pretty much fucking useless. But yeah, last thing you want to do to kind of finish off the Vile Bloods kind of quest and Alfred's quest is we're going to go back to actually the Grand Cathedral, which is Vicar Amelia's boss room. Once we get there, again, we're just going to have to essentially run to Forbidden Woods. I'm almost wondering if spawning in Forbidden Woods and going up the stairs would have been faster. I actually kind of think it is now that I'm over here, but you know, fuck it, we've committed, commit to the bit. So again, if you need to refresh your memory, this is how you get to Forbidden Woods. Actually, if I'm smart, I'm going to fast forward this, which is probably what I'm going to do. Alright, so once you reach Alfred over here, hopefully nothing's following you, you're going to want to speak to Alfred, and we give him the unopened summons. Oh, I didn't know I had to confirm. So, he's obsessed with the Vile Bloods, he wants to fucking kill them all, so he is out of his goddamn mind right now. And he actually, yeah, he gives you the Wheel Hunter badge, which is, again, you do need that if you want to get the trophy. All of these badges we're picking up, I literally haven't said this up until this point, but all of them, again, for the Platinum Trophy, one of the trophies is to get all of the Hunter, all of the main weapons, or actually, sorry, all of the weapons in general, left hand, right hand, to get all of the weapons in the game, and you need all of these badges. So all of these NPC interactions that we've been doing, all these quest lines that have been dropping us badges, you need to do these if you want to get the Platinum Trophy. So yeah, the one that he drops is, again, the Wheel Hunter badge, which... fuck it. Long story short, it gives you the, amongst other things, you can now buy the, fuck, what's it called? Logarius wheel? No. Fuck, what's it called? I forget, but it's a really cool and very unique right-hand weapon. Maybe one of my favorites, and I don't even really like messing around with Arcane that much, and it's probably one of my favorites. Anyways, enough spiel. Bolt Hunter mark, or just run back to the lantern if you want. And we actually need to go right back to the chamber, or Queen Annalise's chamber. You know, the queen we just talked to. And Alfred, he's fast as fuck. He is already there, and he's going to have fucking murdered the queen, of course. Shit. So, I think that's pretty much it. After we deal with that, that's going to be it for this episode. Yeah, so there you go. Logarius' seat. Oh, actually, no. Vileblood Queen Chamber. There you go. That's wild to me that there's two lanterns that close to each other. What is this, Elden Ring? Alright, bad joke. Look at him. He's fucking lost it. He's like full on pyramid fucking mode right now, too. He's got this weird helmet on. He's so fucking stoked. Alright, skip all this shit. He's gonna give us some stuff. I think just an emote. And now we want to murder him. He's actually going to drop another pretty good Covenant rune for us. And that is the weapon that he's using right now, is the weapon I was talking to you about. That's actually pretty cool. It's like this giant wheel that like fucking imbues with arcane. It's actually a really cool weapon. You know, one of my favorites, like aesthetically. Maybe not one of my favorites to use, but aesthetically speaking, it's really cool. And then he's finally going to drop the Radiance Rune. That's the only other, at least in my opinion, the Hunter one that we have equipped, which increases your stamina recovery speed, is very good. Radiance is probably a close second. Honestly, you could argue it's even better. It basically gives you more recovery or more HP whenever you use a blood vial. That's pretty much it, and it's honestly very, very good. It's similar to like well, I don't know what the fuck the items are called, but in, you know, Dark Souls games, you can use like gold seeds. Now that's actually from Elden Ring. You can use certain items to make your Estus stronger and make you heal more. That's essentially what this is. So just passively by having this Radiance Rune equipped, you will be healing 4 more whenever you are using your blood vials. So this and the Hunter Rune, definitely my 2 favorite kind of Covenant runes in the game. And that's it for this episode. There's actually one other little thing we can do with Queen Annalise. We can pick up her flesh. In a few episodes, or actually, sorry, in the next episode, we only have one left. I don't even think I'll bother with it, but you can revive the queen. There's again, you get nothing from it. It's just a neat little thing that you can do. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm sad because this is literally the last episode, like last area, full-on area that we explore. Again, in the next episode, we have a 4-banger. We're gonna have to face off against Abritus. We're gonna have to face off against Murgo's Wetners. We're gonna have to face off against Gurman, and we're gonna have to face off against the Moon Presence. So again, the next episode, 4 boss fights. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope I see you guys in the last episode. Peace, guys.